Alright, ready? Alright.
Go.
What's up guys, Ozzy HPP Racing. Got another little video for you. It's a little build. So these cars are becoming real available in the market now for cheap. So you're getting the young guys that are starting to look for a new car, something to hop up, a C7 Corvette. This is a 14. Kept it pretty clean, only 18,000 miles. We put a cam in it, put headers, exhaust. Car runs great. James tuned it. After he tuned it, he took it for a drive. I'm sure you're gonna hear him talk. He loves to talk. He loves talking, so he's probably gonna do a lot better than I did in the car. You'll see me drive it after. I gotta do quality care. I gotta drive it and feel like, yo, I'm the customer. I'm driving this out of the showroom and it's gotta feel the same. So I'm gonna try to nitpick James' tune. Anyway, if any of you got a vet, got a C7 and you wanna do this stuff, you see that it made the power. Even if you don't live near us, you can order on our website on hppracing.com. We'll have a link below. And just order any of the parts you need. We'll help you with anything else. Just email us through the website. Any way you want to contact us or call the shop. If you want any HPP gear, hats, anything, you can also order it on hppracing.com. Guys, as always, thanks for watching these videos. Please subscribe, share the video, help us build this channel, and give us more support. Thanks, guys.
too, so if I put it down there, it doesn't like...
It doesn't go crazy.
Yeah, well, like a normal car, if I put it down in a really low gear and I let the clutch out like that, it would, you know, because the car would have to catch up. But on these, it's got that active rev matching. And this is the first year of the C7, so they did a pretty damn good job.
They're nice, man, and they have like the little AC things for
you got your little cubby hole for drugs or whatever you want to put in there, I guess. I'm always afraid I'll be the guy that pulls out, you know, it seems like a good idea, and then...
T-bone. Man, he's got a T-bone once with a fucking customer.
With a customer?
You never heard that story?
You ready?
Sounds good too, man.
Yeah, that was good.
They're made about 500, right?
500 million. Which, considering it's on a stock intake, this car's rated at 450 or so, crank. They normally make somewhere around 380 to the tire. Some of them do a little bit better, but I'd say a good average is 380, 390 on a real reading dyno. There's some like people that claim they made substantially more than that, but the SAE certification of the motor is 450 crank. If you're losing 15% or so, that's going to put you at like 380, 390. So to take that, and with some relatively basic mods, you take that from 380, 390 to 490, 500. It's 100 wheel horsepower difference. That's
That's a lot.
yeah, and it's not even, doesn't even tell the whole story, because you get a lot more usable power band.
Drivability and
Well, the power band just extends so much further that you, it's like you picked up 100 plus a bunch of depth, you know, with the power band. And the traction control still works, everything still works. It's just, I mean, perfect.
it's big. I love it.
Yep, that's a cool car.
I love it.
Just a cam swap away from being perfect. Oh, I forgot I have that active movement match on.
It drives good too, right?
Oh, it drives perfect.
As a
Like literally,
passenger,
you wouldn't know like that it had anything. And you can hear a little rumble, obviously, when it's idling, but it's not so bad that it like shakes the
drives like
motor.
shit.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm not doing anything out of the norm. Like I'm letting the clutch out normal, driving normal.
Yeah, it's comfy just driving it as a passenger too.
Yeah, this car's pretty well.
Sometimes
optioned,
cars
so-
like jump a lot and shit. Like,
Yeah,
yeah, they're real jumpy.
Yeah.
Cool.
This you really get to have your cake and eat it too.
Alright guys, just came out of the shop. Here we go. This is that C7 we were talking about with the swap. Well, we did the cam swap. We put the long tube headers. It's so far, as you can see, I'm actually, this is a little industrial area that I don't want to go too fast. This is where Manny's gotten all of his tickets. I'm trying to stay away from the tickets right now. But this is the one we put the cam, we put the long tube headers and full exhaust. Man, it's running badass. This car had 18,000 miles, the guy's already used to it, so for him to pick up now 90 horsepower to the wheels on a hot day like this, it was 105 degrees out. So 105 and to pick up that kind of power, pretty impressive. Just cam, long tube headers, we didn't even put a cold air kit. If we put the cold air kit, I see us running a little bit over 100 horsepower to the wheels, which is excellent. I have no idea why he chose not to go with the cold air kit, but he did it. Either way, this is what I wanted out of the car. I'm sure you all saw when James talked to you guys. I'm sure he let you know what he did with the tune. He loves to talk, so I'm sure he talked all about it. So we'll leave it at that. For me, what I want James to do is give me a car that I can give to a customer and say, here, 600 horsepower, 800 horsepower. We chose these parts for you because we want you to have an ultimate speed car. We don't want somebody to just buy a car like a nice Corvette like this, a nice Mustang, Cadillacs, all kinds of cars that we've been doing that you do their car and we're not trying to gut a car. We're trying to make the most horsepower, but we want it to be drivable. If I can't even talk to somebody here on the side and it's just shaking and the car's shaking, and I just bought myself a brand new $65,000 to $100,000 Vet, that's rough. That's rough. I like cars that I can And that's what I try to give to the customers too. And most customers agree. When we want to do this, we try to make it that they can leave right out of here and be like, damn man, this car feels like I just bought it and it was supposed to be like this and I didn't modify this vehicle. So for those of you who want to do it, I think this is perfect. Right between mild and extreme cam. That's what we did on here. The long tube headers, not too loud. Look, I'm sitting in here, the AC's on, I'm hanging in there, temperature's great, car's great, oil pressure's great, AC is on, car sounds phenomenal. That was nice. This car came in, you could barely even hear it. It was just a mild mannered little Corvette. I like it. This car's real clean. The guy kept it real nice, so he wanted us to, you know, he didn't want to go crazy on his car. He wants to keep his nice clean car. This thing's only got 18,000 miles and it's a 14. I might have said that earlier. I said it again. So I'm just surprised how nice and clean the seats are nice. A lot of these seats, you see them all wore out because it's usually some big guy that can't barely get out of this car and he just slides out of the seat. It's always ripped up here on the sides. This one's not ripped up. This one's nice and clean. The dash is nice, but pretty impressive. The good thing about that also for you folks, you got all the young people right now that you guys are like, oh, coming in, these cars are going to drop in price. The C8 came out, the new, you know, C7s that are 18, 19s, they drop. So these are going to drop a little bit. And you can find some of these like this one, 18,000 miles, where you could just fix it up a little bit. It's more affordable now. So you're going to probably start seeing more of these fixed up in the next couple years. I got a feeling because the kids will be able to afford it now, get their hands on it and start making mods too. And when they start fixing these things up, this is a badass car. It sits nice and low to the road. It rides nice. I mean, it's a comfortable car. If I really wanted to drive this C7 for a long distance, you know, I would have no problem driving it. So if it was me and I'm looking for a Corvette right now, since the C8 just came out, there's going to be a lot of people going to Classic Chevrolet dealership in Grapevine. Y'all take it over there. They got a bunch of C7s. They got brand new C7s left over. They got some used ones because you're going to have people trading for the C8s. Go give them a chance. Pick up a really well-priced Corvette that we could just pay. We might be able to put in the finance. We could probably put it in there and guys can get it. Guys, it's such a good deal when you finance it, because when you finance it, it's just, you know, maybe 20, 30, 40 bucks more a month. But you can take this car with headers, cam, exhaust. You can even take it with a supercharger. You might pay a little bit more than that, but you already get it in your finance, and these guys work with us. So give them a shot at Classic Chevrolet. We're back here at the shop. I hope you enjoy this video. If you guys want to see any of these Chevy packages we got, guys, go to hppracing.com. That's open 24/7, so you can shop there anytime you want. If not, most of the time we're here, unless we're out racing.